Sometimes, the scariest mysteries aren't about ghosts or monsters. They're about us. This story begins with a woman who called 911, but when the recording was played back later, she heard something impossible. Her own voice calling for help hours after she had already hung up. This is the chilling, unsolved mystery of Emily Carter, the woman who heard her own voice on the 911 call. Emily Carter was a 28-year-old nurse working the night shift at a hospital in Portland, Oregon. Quiet, responsible, and always on time, she lived alone in a small apartment near the hospital. Her friends described her as calm under pressure, but that calmness was tested one stormy night in November 2018. It was raining hard. The hospital halls were half empty. At around 2:15 a.m., Emily clocked out and drove home. She lived only 10 minutes away, but as she turned onto Maplewood Avenue, she noticed something strange. A black sedan, parked halfway on the curb, engine running, lights off. As she passed it, her headlights illuminated someone sitting in the driver's seat, motionless, staring straight ahead. She brushed it off, maybe someone sleeping in their car, but when she pulled into her parking lot, she noticed the same black sedan turning the corner behind her. Panicked, Emily locked her car doors. The sedan stopped 20 feet behind her. She could feel her heart pounding in her chest. She grabbed her phone and called 911. 911, what's your emergency? There's someone following me, she whispered. She described her location and the car. The operator told her to stay on the line. Emily whispered updates. He's still there. He's not getting out. Just sitting. Within 3 minutes, police sirens echoed in the distance. The sedan suddenly backed up and vanished into the night. Officers searched the area but found nothing. Emily thanked them and went upstairs to her apartment, shaken but safe. That should have been the end of it, but it wasn't. The next morning, Emily went to work and told her supervisor what happened. Her friend Nina, another nurse, tried to lighten the mood. You probably just scared some random guy off. You're fine, Em. But that evening, Emily got a call from a detective, Officer Raymond. He said they had reviewed her 911 call and something was strange. He asked her to come to the station. When she arrived, the detective looked puzzled. He played the recording. At first, it was normal, her whispering to the dispatcher. But halfway through, something impossible happened. After Emily had clearly hung up, her voice came back on the line. Same tone, same fear. He's inside the house. Please help me. Emily froze. She swore she had hung up. She was never inside the house during that call. Yet the voice on the tape was definitely hers. Police assumed it was a recording glitch, or maybe someone had copied her voice. But Emily couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. 2 nights later, she was home again, trying to sleep. The wind howled outside, rain tapped the window. At around 2:41 a.m., she woke to the faint sound of her door unlocking. She froze. Then, creak, the door slowly opened. She grabbed her phone and whispered, "Someone's in my apartment." She pressed 911 again, but there was no dial tone, only static. Then a whisper, faint, almost mechanical. "We already got your call." Neighbors heard screaming around 2:45 a.m. When police arrived, Emily's door was open, lights on, but she was gone. The couch was overturned. Muddy footprints led to the bathroom, but none leading out. Her phone was found on the floor, still recording silence. The 911 dispatch center received a blank call from her number that night. 47 seconds of silence, followed by faint breathing and a whisper. "It's not me." Then, a woman's scream. The line went dead. 3 days later, police found the black sedan abandoned in the woods 5 miles from Emily's apartment. Inside the trunk, they found a nurse's ID card and a tape recorder. When investigators played it, they heard static and fragments of the 911 call. But near the end, something stood out. Dispatcher: "Ma'am, are you still there?" Emily: "He's in the house." Unknown male: "Say it again." "He's in the house." Unknown male: "Good girl." No one could explain how her voice was duplicated. A month later, the 911 dispatch system crashed during routine maintenance. When they rebooted, they found one file reappearing on the main server. It was labeled callback_Emily_Carter_12-09-2018.wave. But the call was dated 2 weeks after Emily disappeared. In it, her voice was calm, monotone. "It's okay now. I'm safe. You don't need to look anymore." The dispatcher tried to trace it, but the signal came from the same woods where her car was found. When officers searched again, they found no one. Only a burnt phone, screen shattered, still recording, silence.